Hey everyone, and welcome back to BMX News Live. It's the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to everybody out there who's in America, or if you celebrate it somewhere else, happy 4th of July. We're here for BMX News Live, a weekly live BMX news show where I talk about everything that happened in the previous week in the world of BMX that I think you guys might care about. Floating Head Me is here. So we're here to talk about the news. We have a bunch of people in the chat right now. More members than non-members. That's interesting. Caleb has a poll of the week. Caleb Oney's here. The Whirly fam, Presley. Gonna see them at the trails later. Corey McKenzie is here. Who else? Pirate Duck, Zach Wiley. Hey, I'm Kevin and Kevin Jackson. The members in the chat: Adam Ortiz, Keggy, Jeff Mead, and Kyle McDonald. So if you guys didn't see Keggy's thumbnail for this week, somehow, if you just clicked on a notification and it pulled up the stream, it's right here. Fantastic. Oh, it shrunk. Bring it back up. Look at that. MERICA. Riding an eagle that's holding my bike. Wearing a Dan's Comp shirt. Holding a launch. Let's go. We got a launch right here. Boom. Launching into the news. Yo. We have a super chat from none other than Zachary Wiley. Let's go. Thank you. Let's put you on the ticker. I appreciate you. $5 super chat. Let's go. There it is. Boom. I need to get Caleb's poll of the week up. Let's see. STEM preference. Interesting. How you like yo STEM? I need scroll. Oh, there it is. Okay. Front load. Top load. Top load flip. Gooseneck. That's funny. Boom. Caleb's poll of the week is live. Here we go. I have a tattoo of an eagle holding bars in its talons. That's dope. Shout out to MERICA. We got a super chat. I said I wouldn't put these on until the super chat. So now I have to wear these and not be able to see for the whole entire episode. But we're here. So let's talk about some news this week. Drop load is coming back. I hope not. Oh, I forgot. Mention this launch stuff. If you use the code BMX30, it'll save you 30% on it. And it helps me out when you do that. What's up, Josh Shipman? Appreciate you tuning in. Last weekend we had X Games, so I figured I'd run through how everyone did. So we got BMX Street, BMX Park, we have BMX Dirt, we have BMX Dirt Best Trick, Women's BMX Park, and Park Best Trick. Let's check out who won all of these. So for Street, we had Jordan Godwin taking the win, Garrett Reynolds in second, and Devin Smiley in third. Yo, we got another super chat here. Adam Ortiz just sent in another $5 super chat. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Play the song Real American by Rick Derringer today. I appreciate it. And you guys should definitely play that song. A BMX Flatland. It's not in X Games this past weekend, but it was in Japan the weekend before that. So that's the placings for Street. Then we had BMX Park for the men. Justin Dowell taking the dub. Marcus Christopher taking his second silver medal in a row. And Rib Nakamura in third, coming off of his first place in Osaka the week before. So it's cool to see Justin Dowell pull out the win. He's been pushing for it for quite a while now, and he made it happen. He came in as an alternate because someone else was hurt. And there's that. Then we got BMX Dirt. We had Ryan Williams in first, Brady Baker in second, Daniel Sandoval in third. And my goodness, that run from Ryan Williams, I watched it happen live. And as he's going, I was just like, oh my God, because he landed the double front flip so low. And then he did the next trick. It was like, oh my God. It's just progressively, I'm yelling out loud, louder and louder. It was so good. Brady Baker, incredible as always. And I can't remember what Daniel Sandoval did. Then we had Dirt Best Trick, which Ryan Williams also took the win in with a massive triple backflip. Caden Stone took second and Brandon Lupos took third. Women's BMX Park, we had Hannah Roberts in first. Queen Villejas. I realized I've been saying that wrong forever. That's embarrassing, to say the least. Paris Benegas in third. Then, Dave Mira, BMX Park Best Trick. We saw Kevin Peraza take the win, Justin Dowell take second, and Bryce Tryon take third. This one was awesome because it was a progression. Bryce Tryon was in first because he did a 540 flare look back. It was insane. He did the 540 and then like as he's finishing everything, he does a look back. It looked insane and it was awesome. He landed clean. Then Justin Dowell comes in and does a 540 bar, a down whip to bar. Then he, I think, went into the lead. Unless Kevin landed his first. It doesn't matter. And then Kevin Peraza, in the meantime, was trying this massive pocket tail whip. Where the first attempt, he fell probably 12 or more feet to the coping, which then tripped him up and flipped him and landed on his head on the quarter pipe transition. And he like limped himself off of the course. And I'm like, well, that's it for Kevin Peraza. Then next thing you know, he busts out and lands that massive pocket tail whip to wall ride. Insane. So insane. And we also have videos from all of the different events that we just talked about. So the full broadcast is now on YouTube. It was very frustrating the day of because I thought we were going to be able to watch it on YouTube again because that's how it was for the Japan X Games. But then we had Roku come in. And Roku had exclusive streaming rights. That's why you didn't see me live streaming a watch party, because I knew if I live streamed a watch party, I would probably get a copyright strike from Roku, which would mean I wouldn't even be able to do this news right now, because that's what happens when you get a copyright strike. They take away your ability to do certain things, and rather than chance it and get in trouble for stealing someone else's the thing that they have exclusive rights to do, I said, all right, I'll just watch it on the TV. So now you can watch it on YouTube again. What's up, Thunder Midget? Thank you. He said, what morning, y'all? Welcome to the Dan's Family Brand. So you know what? We're just going to pull this up right now and talk about it now. You know what? Maybe I'll just do a thumbnail or pull up the thumbnail. The video is on my channel. Right here. So, if you didn't see this past week, I have now partnered with Dan's Comp, with Dan's and me on my YouTube channel for a non-exclusive advertising deal where I talk about Dan's, rep them in some videos, and it's awesome. I'm super stoked about it because not only has Dan's Comp been supporting every single aspect of BMX you could possibly support, they have supported the Ohio BMX Trails Series, as well as events like Swamp Fest. They helped with the pro prize purse for the Middle of Nowhere contest in Nebraska, and everything in between. They support so many different riders, from riders who are just up and coming to riders who are at the top level, like Brady Baker, who we literally just talked about. Presley Worley, going to be riding with him later today. He was just recently added to their syndicate team. And through everything that they do to support all of BMX, and as well as me, because we've done stuff in the past, and this is what I kind of talked about in this video, the unboxing video that I posted on my channel announcing this, is just everything that they do and the fact that they've supported me previously through different things. It's like a no-brainer. I'm always hanging out with them when I see them at events. Michael Barrow and Austin and Brighton and Mike Lee and all of those guys, Jason, they're all awesome. And I don't know, I'm stoked about it, all right? It doesn't mean, like, Champion BMX comes into the live stream sometimes and pays for some advertising. It doesn't mean that stuff like that can't still happen. It's not an exclusive thing. But at the same time, if somebody asks me, I now have a discount code that I can give them for Dan's Comp where you get 10% off and I get a kickback on that. And not only does that help with Dan's, not only does that help with like me in general, but also gives you guys a discount code on stuff from Alienation. I believe they still sell, or that they sell Park Tool and all of that stuff. And it's one of those things where it's like, it's a good thing for everybody involved. I promote them. They help me out. You guys get a discount code. They keep helping BMX and pushing to keep the culture alive and growing. It's awesome. So with that, thank you, Dan's Comp. I appreciate you. And you'll be just seeing me talk a little bit more about them, basically. That's it. Nothing else changes. So moving on from there, we had, once again, all these different live stream playbacks on their YouTube channel. I really hope we get something figured out so it can be easier. It was not easy to watch X Games this past weekend because you had to go and find the stream, and then sometimes it would pull up like baseball. It was a little bit complicated. Either way, I was able to watch it, and I hope you guys were too. And if you weren't, then the full competitions are on YouTube now. Speaking of X Games, we have the X Games League founder athletes. We had Ryan Williams, Nigel Houston, and Ryan Sheckler announced for this. And I'm not exactly sure what it means, but we're going to find out more. It says they're helping design the formats, shape the athlete experience, and build a fan-first culture. I want to watch X Games in person next year. For real, dude. Me too. I would love to do that. So they're trickling things out here for the X Games League, and I'm excited to see what more happens with it. And our Willie is a perfect founding athlete on the BMX side of things. I saw that he was catching some flack this past weekend, and honestly, I don't understand why. This dude is so positive. During the events, he's hyping up everybody else. He's not being like super serious and just like, I can only focus on what I'm doing and making sure I get this. No, like he gets his run done. Even between runs, he's hyping everybody else up, getting stoked. And then whenever he does win, he gives this super positive, inspirational speech. And it's like, I think people hate on it just because they need something to hate on. And I think there's an element of jealousy for some people there too, where it's like, oh my gosh, he's doing the craziest tricks anybody's ever done. He's a very positive person, inspirational at the same time. I can easily see why someone would be jealous. Either way, let's keep going. There's a lot of X Games stuff. So somebody sent me this week, and I thought it was really freaking cool. Let me refresh to start it from the beginning. So it's building a dirt jump with AR. So you can see the process here. I don't know if that was an edited thing, but whoever this is designed something in 3D, then brought that into the iPhone's AR as a 3D model, placed the shape there. That is so sick. I didn't know this was even a thing. But now That's so rad. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch it fully because I wanted to watch it while I was streaming and showing it with you guys. And literally, this dude made a 3D model of what a lip would be like, and then put it into AR on the iPhone, augmented reality, and then built it. So rad. Technology is crazy. What's up? Rob Woodenfoot is here. Thank you for tuning in. Moving on from there, the Mike Aitken Fit Complete bike. It says 100% chromoly, top of the line complete. $650 for this Mike Aitken Complete bike. It is now available. We're getting some more people here. 36 people tuned in. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wearing these shades because there were a couple super chats that came in, and I'm surprised I can see as well as I can out of them. This is rad. Love to see Mike Aitken still getting support in BMX from a company that I work with. So if you guys want to get these, they are available. Haha, add to cart. That's funny. Needs a Nightwolf seat though. Maybe that's something that somebody could do, or they could do a little collab on there, because the Nightwolf seats are still available, as well as the tires. Pretty cool. So that is something. And then all the other Fit Completes are also out right now. So if you guys need a new bike or know somebody who you want to get into BMX or interested in BMX, fits are available. Moving on from there, we had a video from someone that I don't know if you guys would have heard of. I know Caleb Oni in here has heard of him because Caleb helped organize the bike that he's riding. But Matt Botit is somebody who's always been around in Ohio BMX as long as I can remember. And for a while there, he was making some really awesome videos on YouTube. Pretty early to the YouTube game and the things he was doing. Getting a ton of views. And life happened. And he went away from that for a bit. He is back. Caleb made sure that he got this legit bike so we wouldn't have to worry about his bike being a factor. He's been killing it at work, and he bought a new camera and a new computer and has been making videos again. And this is awesome. This is his first video with that camera, and it's just cool to see this because life happened and got in the way, and now he's back and absolutely killing it. Back rails. It's cool. Shout out to Shane with Rise and Grind Bike Shop for allowing me to make it happen. Seriously, Shane helps out so much with our scene locally here in Ohio. And he's got some exciting news now as well. I don't know if it's public knowledge, so I'm not going to spill the beans on that, but there's some cool stuff in the works for that as well. Moving on from there, we can close out of this Sherwin-Williams ad for Davey Osgood's latest video. Shane absolutely is the guy. Flip the stem. Caleb put on the projector stem? What? That was like the centerpiece of hating BMX for a minute. See, I'm telling you guys, people just need something to hate on, because when that happened, it was silly. Everybody's like, oh, we can't do that. It's a front load, this like a top load, and get out of here. Anyways, it's cool to see that Caleb's rocking that stem. So we have, I'm not even going to pretend like I can say this, but Davey Osgood is incredible. I was thinking about it while I was watching this video. I think it's safe to say that you could put Davey Osgood in a game of grind where you aren't allowed to do any other tricks besides spinning and grinding on the pegs. Game of bike of that against anyone in BMX, and Davey could hold his own or win against literally anybody. You take away the bars in and out, which he can also do, but if you just make it about grinding and grind combos, I think Davey's going to hold his own and have a good chance of beating anybody in BMX. Literally. Because that's what his videos pretty much are. Him doing every single crazy grind humanly possible, and it's so sick. Dennis D. I love my projector stem. Feels right for my setup. Dennis, if I remember right, you got the projector stem when it came out. What's the deal where we're supposed to like everything? That's insane. Hate isn't always a bad thing. Did you all hate the crinkles pedals of the spinning seat post? Because I sure did. You can hate on anything you want. It's the fact that people act like things shouldn't exist when they don't like it. It's that shitty mentality of just, instead of being able to just keep fucking scrolling, you're like, oh, I have to make sure my voice is heard, that I don't like this, and I'm going to act like it shouldn't exist. No. In real life, when you don't like something, you just keep moving. But in BMX, people seem to not be able to just keep moving. They think that their voice should matter in everything. And it's the dumbest perspective ever. That's why there's so much tribalism in BMX, because you're not allowed to dislike something that someone else likes without being an enemy. Odyssey Elementary was more of a joke than the projector. The Elementary was crazy. And you're right, there's a balance there. Everything, every aspect of life has hate in it, and people act like this everywhere. I think it's just silly to act like things shouldn't exist when you don't like them. It's perfectly okay, and it's perfectly reasonable to say, I hate that thing, and then just keep moving with your life. And that's it. And you just, oh, I don't like that. Keep scrolling. But no, BMX seems to have this bandwagon thing where if somebody doesn't like one thing, then everybody jumps on, and it becomes cool to not like something. Anyways, I don't even need to keep going about this. Someone brought up the Odyssey Elementary stem. I typed Odyssey Elementary and an elementary school came up. I had one of these on my bike. This stem was something. I had one of these, and it was difficult to work on. Let's see if I can zoom in a bit here. So the way this stem worked, for anybody who has no idea, this piece in here in the center is a cluster of like wedges, and there's one bolt that goes through. That all comes out. So you put your stem over your handlebars right here, slide it over the bars. Then you put this piece in, and you loosen it up enough to where you can get this part over your fork lined up with the wedge piece. And then once you get it all there, you have to hold the bars and keep it all in the right place while you tighten this singular 8mm Allen bolt. It was definitely a bit of a pain to work with. I personally liked the look, but it's like, it was tough. I thought it was cool, and I was stoked to have it, and I bought it off of Joey Greenwald way back, where I had probably like $2 in cash and gave him the rest in change. Paid him $15 for the stem. The Odyssey Lincoln stem. Yeah, definitely got to give Odyssey props for trying different stuff with stems through the years. The Lincoln stem was a cool concept too, but it's one of those things. Oh my gosh, this picture of it alone. Caleb, you call the Elementary a monstrosity? This picture literally looks like a monster with teeth and a mouth that's open. All this gooseneck talk got me flocking. But it's kind of cool at the same time, and it's something different, and these look like chain links. It's funny. I guess I could see why they don't have this one anymore. You could do an entire video about the craziest stems to exist in BMX. Looks like hippo mouth Two different people said that at the same time. Absolutely looks like a hippo. Maybe that's the inspiration. Hungry, hungry hippos. Either way, it's pretty funny. See, I hate both of those stems, but love Odyssey and know many people like them. Yeah, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's when people go around acting like they shouldn't exist because they hate them and just perpetuate negativity on the internet when you could have just ignored it like a reasonable person and kept moving with your life. Same as what most people do, especially whenever they come across someone hating on something. It was like, well, that guy's a dick. Keep moving. Basically, you just make yourself look bad depending upon how you say things. And there's a difference between that and being constructive with it too. So let's keep going with the videos from this week. Did we really not make it to the videos yet? Crazy enough, we have a school called Lincoln Elementary in Alliance. Combine them both. The Lincoln Elementary STEM. The Wooder design stems are weird. Don't look those up and hate on them with possibilities of a discount code. That's hilarious. Yeah, why was it called a gooseneck? Was there like a reason for that? I'm curious on that. It's interesting. Companies don't need hate to know that something is bad. People just won't buy it. Anyways, moving on. We have the Montecule TKO Invitational videos starting to come out. We have the amateur side of the contest. Some good stuff in here. We need more knee-friendly stems again. I agree. Knee-friendly stems are nice, even though I find that I don't hit my knee on my stem very often. Because it looked like a gooseneck before threadless. Did it? When it was like not on there? That makes sense. Gooseneck was one of the ones that had the neck that went into the fork like Walmart spikes. Get a stem buddy from the stem buddies are sweet. And Matt's a rad dude. So yeah, check out this video from the amateur side of that contest and then expect more videos to come out soon from the pro side. Stem buddy for the win. I agree. Quilled stem. Jeff Mead's out here correcting people. Look at all these people who have the stem buddy. So we have one from Tim's Garage called Still Tickin'. This is a BMX trip to Rays. This video is so sick. It's got that props vibe to it that you all know and love, where there's a sit-down interview part with the people who are in it talking about what was going on as the video progresses. And obviously, Rays is local to me and I love it. And it was cool to see this. I only wish that I could have been there to have a session with these guys when they were there, because they were doing all kinds of lip tricks and it was dope. Yo, Kyler Anderson. Thank you and happy 4th. I appreciate it, man. He just sent in a $10 super chat to wish everybody a happy 4th of July. Or Independence Day, to be specific. Boom. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This video is great. Watch it. Then we've got Adiexus. Exodus. Adiexodus? I don't know, man. I can't speak. But it's a video from Greece. Oof, I thought that was hard. Look at his last name. Either way, there's a ton of people in here that you may not have heard of before. So check it out if you want to see all these guys. Rob Dalecki's name's on there. That's awesome. But it's almost 25 minutes. So if you guys want that, check it out. Apparently my chat froze because I definitely sent a reply to Kyler there. Well, either way, thank you. Send it again, because YouTube didn't send it. Then we've got the interviews section from this week. We've got BMX Direct in Thailand, and continuing with the interviews that they've been posting. This time, a quick one, just over 2 minutes with Bruno Hoffman. This is episode 5 in the series. If you want to check that out, it will be linked with everything else in the description down below. And then we have the next episode of Profiles Spoken Word, and we have over 50 people in here. Thanks for tuning in on your 4th of July morning. I appreciate all of you for tuning in. So we have the next episode here. This one is so sick. They go down to the Florida Keys and they're checking out some fish in the ocean, as in sharks, as well as a grouper, a Goliath grouper, and tarpon. They fed the tarpon. It was insane. Then they went and rode a skate park, and ultimately it's just awesome. Adventures with friends in BMX. Really cool. So check this one out. They do a fantastic job with it. And Matt Copeland, such a rad guy. Then we've got a bike check with Grant Smith of BSD from Source BMX. If you want to learn what's on Grant's bike, he's still getting down, killing it. See some clips from him every now and then. He's definitely still ripping. Love seeing the real Florida experiences. Yeah, that was a real Florida experience. I would love to go and check that out. Then, legend Chester Blacksmith on the Snakebite BMX podcast. And this is a new one. You heard that right. Snakebite BMX podcast is back. These were always so good. I loved listening to them. Was it 2015 when those were out originally? Wow. I'm excited to listen to this one next time I have to mow. Oops. And if any of you did listen to it already, let us know in the comments how it was. So with that being said, my phone doesn't recognize my face right now. But I want to talk about the events going on throughout the rest of this month using the Time BMX app. I say it every week, but still people sign up that hadn't heard of it or hadn't signed up yet. But this app has everything you could want in it to see BMX in terms of the social media aspect of it. We got John Boltron's in here. A couple videos here. You can see his favorite places to ride as well as events, if there was one that he had said he would be going to. It's got a map element to it. Let's pull the skate park up first. Gonna pull up a skate park from an exotic location in the world because it has thousands and thousands of skate parks listed all around the world. Bike shops, skate parks, bike parks, BMX tracks, pump tracks, all kinds of good stuff. Public dirt jumping spots. What if I just zoomed in? I just went like this, closed my eyes, you can't tell, and then zoomed in. Closest skate park to this. Where am I? I'm in the ocean. Closest skate park. Ooh, so we're in South Africa, I believe. Is that where we are? No, we're in India. Yo, Ash Faratu just joined the member program. Thank you for joining. Let me put you up here on the list. Ash Faratu. New member. Thank you. So if anybody's curious based on that, memberships is a way that you can watch videos before they release publicly. You can be in the members only Discord group, and you get custom emojis in the chat or comments on YouTube. Happy 4th, Eddie Jones. So we're zooming in. We're in India. It's pretty holy stoked. So it looks like a DIY. The graffiti makes it so I can't tell the layout. Whoa, that's a street spine if I've ever seen a street spine. This park is wild. Paul, this is the Time BMX app. Let me back out of here real quick after we look at this park fully. Pretty cool to see. They're doing it in India, making DIY stuff. That is rad. So if we go back to the home page here, it's the Time BMX app. You can see in the far top left of my screen, way over here. And it also has events. So let's go through all the events for the rest of the month of July, which there are a ton of them. Pump track events, we go over this. There's a world qualifier. Dirt jumping events. There's Pond Fest, which is going down this weekend in Colorado. Add your local park to the app. Yes, everybody, if you have this app, you should definitely add your local skate park to it so it's in there if it's not already, there's a good chance that it'll already be in here. Then we've got the YTG Girls Trail Jam in Australia the 13th. And then my jam that I organize with John, the owner of Apple Creek Trails. We are having our annual jam as part of the Ohio BMX Trail Series. That is July 19th at Apple Creek Trails. Hopefully we'll see some of you guys there. Then Flatland events, we have some national championships in China and Indonesia. Those are both flat and park events. Then the Minavi Japan Cup in Japan, Peru National Championships, and the Huff Jam going down in North Carolina. That's the American BMX Flatland League Round 3. That's July 26th. Racing, we have races every weekend and sometimes midweek races. Then freestyle events. There are a ton of these. So this weekend we've got urban sessions in Brussels, that national championship in China that I talked about. Pond Fest is on here. The Indonesian national championship that I talked about. BMX Worlds 2025 is in Germany this weekend. Colonies 20 Years Weekend Team Video Premiere is the 11th. Then they have the Jam, the Public Jam, the 12th. The USA BMX Freestyle Series Round 3 is the 11th in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And the Nebraska BMX Freestyle Series Round 4 is July 12th in Nebraska. Mayhem in Amsterdam in the Netherlands, a Monster Cash Up Jam, the July 12th. Then the Colony Hard Yards 4 Invitational is July 13th. We talked about the Girls Trail Jam, the Minavi Japan Cup for Flatland. This is the start of the BMX Day Jams. Don't Be a Beach Jam 2 in South Carolina. We talked about the Apple Creek Trail Jam, Roast the Coast Stop 3 in Australia, BMX Center Winter Jam in Australia, BMX Day in Ireland. There's another listing for the Don't Be a Beach Jam. We talked about Huff Jam. USA BMX Digital State Series Round 5 starts July 27th, and Feast District MERICA in France, July 29th weekend. So many events. But that is the Time BMX app. Add a skate park, add an event. Make sure you download it and check it out because it is an awesome resource for people in BMX. So let's move on from there. We have the More BMX hashtag posts. Adam Ortiz in the chat here made a post about a petition that they have to have a safe and modern skate park in Katy, Texas. The petition will be linked below as well. And while he was talking about that, Kyle, who was also in the chat, talked about a petition for an indoor skate park in Dublin. So I put that as well so you guys can go. It takes 2 seconds to sign this, and who knows, it could help have an impact. So figured I would link that for anybody to do. And then I guess I'll just pull up my post because that's just Instagram. But I had a post for the 4th of July up, and I wanted to make sure that we pulled up and talked about the Woods Room again because they are getting closer and closer to their goal. So we're going to pull this over here. You can go watch my post. It doesn't matter. The Woods Room is the upcoming bike park in Pittsburgh. It's right down the street from where the wheel mill was. They are fundraising and it is getting close. So we saw this past week that they have been doing painting in the building, making everything fresh inside. And look how close they're getting. $81,500 towards the Woods Room. They are so close to that $100,000 goal, which will put them so far ahead in their process and help out a ton. So I try to make sure that I talk about this every single week because I want to see this happen. And I'll make sure that we link this in the description. So let's toss it right here. Woods Room fundraiser. They only have 4 days left on this. So if you're going to do it, get in there, help it, make it happen. Be the last person to get the Riding for Life unlimited riding perk. 2 people have already done this. There's only 1 left. And I hope that we see this whole entire fundraising goal met and that they can have the easiest time possible making this park happen. So moving on from there, we got a couple more BMX posts here. We got one from Keggy riding around the local park. Oh no, that was not just riding, that was crashing. Ouch. Oof. No good. This is the guy who makes the thumbnails though. Hopefully he's okay. I hope you're okay. That looked rough. I can't like that. No. Definitely can't like that. That's rough. Not a fan, man. Hopefully you're all right. I'm watching just to see if there's something after and he ends up landing it. I hope. But if he crashes again, we're going to the next one. Nope, that's right. He got back up and he pulled it. I had faith. Love to see that, man. Let me check this message here. Nope. That is funny, though. Victoria is watching from the living room, literally on the other side of the wall. Too good. So we got Presley here using the More BMX hashtag, riding some indoors at Chenga, killing it as always. Crashing is part of the game. You're right. Big X up. Stoked to shred with him today at the trails. And if you guys are in the area, you should come check out the trails today. We're having a session and then we're having some fireworks. Gonna try and do some fireworks photos. So if I go to my stories, let's see, is it still here? Nope. Well, there's all the fireworks that we're gonna have for today. So make sure you guys come check it out if you want to. And we'll pull this up while I check out Caleb's poll of the week. And the poll, what did we see? What did we see? So 47% of people said top load, 45% of people said front load, 4% said gooseneck, and 2% said top load flipped. Add 1 vote to top load. That is what I'm rocking, as you can see in this video. And that concludes Caleb's poll of the week. I want to say thank you to Kyler Anderson for the $10 super chat, for Ash Faratu for becoming a new member. Send me a message on Instagram. I'll get you the members only Discord link. Adam Ortiz for the $5 super chat, and Zach Wiley for the $5 super chat. I appreciate all of you guys. That everything that happens with all of that direct support goes directly to helping me be able to be here on a Friday doing the news and keeping going what we've got here. So I appreciate all of you guys for tuning in as well, because literally even just being here helps out. If you want to help out even more, there is a discount code for Dan's Comp. There's a discount for RNC, Jaywalkers, Launch. Where we at? Launch. And so much stuff in my Instagram bio that you can buy stuff, get a discount, and it helps me. And come ride the trails today. I appreciate all you guys. So thank you. Thank you. Have a good day, everyone. And thanks to Kyler Anderson also for using the code already. Happy Friday. Happy 4th. Have a good day. And don't blow your fingers off with fireworks.